So this is taking a look at number systems and how they are constructed. We don't often think about it, but every day we work with a decimal number system, which has 10 figures that we're very familiar with. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you count them, there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's where the deci comes from. The deci in Latin is for 10. And when we get to 9, if you're going to add on to another 1 to 9, there would be another unique symbol. We would reuse some of these other symbols, 1 and 0, to make 10, which is a 2-figure number. So although we don't think about that too much, you can construct the decimal system from columns. Those columns would be like a ones column, and then there would be a tens column and a 100s column. So 0 to 9 would go on the ones column, and then once we get to 9, we add on 1, and then we would have a 1 in the tens column, a 0 in the ones column. That's 10. And then you continue adding ones on here until you get to 19, and then adding on another 1, and we can now go to 20. So of course we do this all the time. It's very automatic. We don't really think about it. But it's important to take a moment to think about this, because the other number systems work the same way. Binary, which is the most common number system used in digital systems, has only 2 figures, 0 and 1. You've probably heard of zeros and ones, that are moving around within a digital system. So bi means 2. And that's where we have, that's why it's called binary, because it has 2 figures. So it only has 2. Now again, we have this ones column. And again, we start from 0. So for decimal and binary, they would both start, just put this in here, with 0 here. And then the next number would be 1. Similar again for decimal. But by this stage, adding on another 1, we have no more figures, because we only have 0 and 1 to work with. So we need to go into the next column. So that would become 1, 0. Adding on another 1 here, that would be 1, 1. Again, we've maxed out our columns here, so we'd need to go to the next column. This is me adding a 1 on each time. Okay, so therefore, if I think about it, the columns here are to the power 2. This is to the power of 0. This is to the power 1. This is to the power 2. And similarly here, this is 10 to the 0, 10 to the 1, 10 to the 2. And we know that a 0 in base 2, so the binary has a base 2 number because it has 2 figures, that would be also 0 to the base 10, which is the decimal system because there's 10 figures. 1 to the base 2 is equal to 1 to the base 10. That's all they really share in common. And then the next one would be 1, 0 to the base 2 is equal to 2 to the base 10. So if you were going to write what we know as the number 2, In our decimal system that we work with every day, that would look like 1 0 in the binary system.